Okay. So I think we are streaming. Somebody check the feed if they could for me.
If you insist.
Yeah.
Michael, I have terrible news for you.
We are live.
It's doing something.
That sounds bad.
Yeah.
It says there was a network error. Please try again. Let's see if I can get it to go again. Hey, we're live.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds like a thing.
Yeah, I mean, we can work with that for sure.
That means we have to do stuff.
Yep. Cool. Is all the audio coming in through okay?
Let me check. Yeah, it's working.
Check 1, check 2. Yep. All right, cool. All right. Well, that's something at least. All right, cool. Well,
fantastic.
Welcome back, everyone.
Look at that.
We're ripping and running.
Yep.
That's something.
We did a thing.
Yeah, we did. All right, cool. All right, so last time,
I was Mark.
You guys did stuff for sure. Does anyone remember what we did last time?
You told us not to get drunk because we're basically polymorphed, and I am Mark.
And we're headed to the dungeons.
Yeah, you were at the doors of the dungeon. Stuff happened before that, though. So let's see. You went and you met with the king.
Got a coin.
Yeah.
The goose talking to me.
Yeah, the goose talking to you. The king basically.
Some sexy butt pinching action.
So you went and met with the king. The king told you basically that he wanted you to basically exterminate the gnomes because their business was impeding on the dwarven businesses, whatever that means. The king's advisor or aide or whatever he was had a staff with what looked like an orb on top. Clancy was pretty interested in it. Everyone else pretty much just wanted the money. So Gotran met with some people in the local thieves guild, and they essentially asked him to kill a dark elf that's in the jail. His name is Regast. So that's going on. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Anything else?
We met with Ricky the Satyr, and the old dude.
Brutus.
I was want to call him Barnabas. Anyway.
Yeah. So all right. Met with those guys, and they were also there for some reason, and they seem to have the chicken with them. So that's interesting as well.
And told us not to be concerned about the chicken.
Yeah.
This is not the chicken you're looking for.
Not the chicken.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Anything else? Am I missing anything else? Because unfortunately, I only have my end of the conversations recorded. I don't have no idea what you guys said. So
I'm trying to remember. Let's see. Some people went shop. Oh wait, that was before. Never mind.
This one before, yeah, all the shopping and
it runs together sometimes.
It does, yeah. Well, because it's all like one cohesive story. Yeah, I mean, you guys got some things in the dungeon that I'll probably regret giving you later, for sure.
Yay!
Do you remember who's in the jail? So you guys are about to go in the jail. Your characters would probably remember who's there, but do you guys as players remember who's in the jail?
Regast.
Padishar is.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. That's
The
all
mimic.
I know. Oh yeah, that's right, Giuseppe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you were given some instructions about the jail too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't go to the third floor, which
Don't-
we're all doing.
And also, don't drink while we're polymorphed because bad things happen. So we're definitely going to get wasted.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Good job. Yep.
You told us, okay?
Oh,
That's
and
all
I'm
I have to
invisible.
say.
Yeah. And you're there, and you all look like dwarves right now. I mean, Godwin looks like a dwarf all the
I
time.
told you, I'm Mark.
And then also you're there with two other attendees. You're janitors. You've got about 30 minutes is your time frame to clean the jail and do what you need to do while you're in there. So I think maybe we're ready to get into it. What do you say?
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll remember things along the way, probably retroactively.
Yeah, oh, of course.
Like, us having godlike powers and,
Yeah.
No, I totally
My
remember that.
contract with
Yeah.
Cthulhu.
forbidden, items and
Sure.
all that. Yeah. But I'm sure if, we retroactively remember all that, you'll remember a giant boss we can't kill.
That sounds right. All right, cool. So, you come into the jail, you come down the steps, the door opens,
Fantastic.
and the two guys let you in, so you're coming down this way. And so, the guys you're with, I don't know if we gave them names before, but I'm just going to give them new names, because I don't remember giving them names. So they are... Carl and Boris. So Carl and Boris.
They sound reasonable.
Yeah. So yeah, Carl and Boris say, well, Boris particularly says, he said, clean jail is this way. All right. So we're going to go in, and then we're going to clean the jail. You do what you have to do, and then we get out. No funny business. Don't talk to guards unless spoken to, and keep low profile. No magic.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, so you guys start making your way in. You've got like, what are you carrying? Who's got mops? Who's got brooms? Who's got dusters? Who's carrying what?
I have a mop.
I have a broom.
I'm going to randomly have a plunger.
Sure. Makes sense. And if you want, if anyone wants to throw down a circle to represent their character, so you can sort of navigate your movement through there, that'd probably be cool too.
I don't want.
So,
How do you make them go away?
Forbidden Cheerio.
So we're over here.
I'm a square.
yeah, so you guys just came down this way.
Okay.
Yep. All right, and then let's see. We'll throw in Boris and Carl as well. So.
Oh, the circle.
Fuck Carl. He doesn't get a circle.
Circle of life.
So
Carl gets nothing and he likes it.
I don't know that he does. All right,
My
cool.
cat looks offended.
Um,
Sorry, I didn't know he was a friend.
Yeah, so the bright red, that's Carl. The paler one, that's Boris. So I don't know if you want to stand inside of Boris.
Oh, that feels like a good idea.
Hey now.
So yeah,
I didn't. The prison action happening before we get in.
yeah. So I mean, they Carl and Boris. Can I move this? I just want to move you. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean, Carl starts sweeping. You know, Boris. He walks into the cell and he starts just like cleaning up the cell. You know, doing stuff in there. So where are you guys going? What are you doing? I mean, you can't see the people that are in the cells yet. Obviously, you've just walked in the room, so you've got to explore.
Well, invisibly, I'm going to leisurely walk around the room and find the person that Gottrin needs to kill.
Cool. Yeah, but you did. Yeah, sure. So yeah, I mean, there are guards around too. So there's you know, guards sort of roaming the halls. They're kind of walking around, just surveying and stuff. So we can throw the guards in too. Put the guards in.
Oh, there you go.
Guards. Yep. So you got one guard here, walking around. One guard there. one guard up here. So, all right. So yeah, I mean, where are you going, Clancy? What route are you taking?
I have no idea how to move my shit.
Use the arrow and move it.
Yeah, click on your pointer and then click on your circle.
Yeah, it doesn't let me move it. It just lets me rotate it.
You need to make it bigger. That's your problem. Here.
Ah!
So now
Well,
you
I
can move
was moving it till you made it bigger.
it.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Absolute unit.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, you guys are sort of looking around. These guards still making their rounds.
I still can't move it. I'm going to the left.
You going this way?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, making your way around. Doop, doop. All right, so now the doors. So you can see like these are the doors to the rooms. So obviously you won't be able to see into them until you walk by the doors. What's everybody else doing? What's Melody doing? Where are you going?
Let's see. I guess I kind of look like I'm just trying to do the maintenance thing, and I guess the natural movement or whatever, I would go check this cell.
You coming down to here, or just this one right here?
Well, as a character, I wouldn't know that no one's in that one.
Yeah, so yeah, you're looking in the cell. Doesn't seem to be anything in there, so you're wandering around. Gotran, where are you at?
I'm right here looking around too, I guess.
Which color are you? Are you the purple?
I'm the little purple.
Yeah, little purple. All right, cool.
I'm a dwarf.
Yeah. So as you're getting down here towards here, you hear some noises coming out of this over here. You hear it just sort of like high pitched like grunting and squeaking, and things are sounds like stuff's being thrown around the room.
Oh my!
When you hear this, this guard who's coming by, kind of goes up to here and he starts banging on the thing and he says, "Quiet, you! Shut up! Calm down!" I mean, do you want to engage in any of that transaction? Or are you just letting that play out for the moment?
Can we see if he's a Darkin?
If you peer into the cell, definitely not. Whatever is in there is kind of shorter and greener.
Oh. So you can see in the doors, right?
Yeah. They're like bars.
All right. So.
Hold on.
Obviously that. Oh yeah. I'm asking questions.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you can see the room, you can see the change, you can see the table, you can see the bedding and stuff when you look in.
All right.
What's Mist doing?
Mist is also going to go down this way towards this door here.
Okay. Yeah. And you go ahead through that.
Sweet. I go through the door and I look into this door.
So when you look in that door, you see Padishar. Padishar sees you, and he looks at you and he's like, you're just a cleaner, so he doesn't recognize you obviously, and he's wondering why the cleaner's like staring in his cell.
All right. I say, I know you. Aren't you Padishar?
He says, "What do you want, dwarf?"
You may know me from another name.
I'm pretty sure I'm not too friendly with any dwarves here lately.
Looks may be deceiving, my friend. It may be the mist is obscuring your eyes.
He says, "Look, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I don't have time for word games for janitor. What do you want?"
Look, man, you're not getting it. I said I'm Mist. I'm in disguise.
He says, "How would I know you're Mist?"
Where's your fucking ferret, man?
He says, what's my ferret's name.
See, that's a dick move, man.
Because
It's been too long since I played that shit. It's been way too long since I played that shit. My animal companion's name is... Shit, I don't know. Fang. There we go.
Okay. So he
I
looks
had
at
to pull
you.
it up.
He looks at you and he's like, "Is that really you, Mist?"
Yeah, man. It's really me.
Now, if you remember, Padishar does not have a lot of time spent with Mist. He hired Mist for a job.
Nope.
Mist went
Yep.
missing, and then as soon as Mist woke up, he like gave him the information he needed, and he scooted. So it's not like they have like a long-term relationship.
Right, and he knows of me because he helped
Right.
find me, but that's about it.
Right. And he says, "That's you. What are you doing here?"
That's my own business, my friend, but what are you doing here?
He says, "Well, thing is, I was tracking down my sister. As you well know, you gave me the coordinates. I found her, but she was in a gnome stronghold. Couldn't save her, so I waited. And they were moving her to a different location. I tried to ambush them while they were moving her. Damn dwarves got in my way, though. Dwarves had the same idea. It's a pretty nasty fight. Most of the gnomes got away, though, and the dwarves captured me. Been interrogating me about the gnomes ever since.
And you've been stuck in here the whole time.
Quite a while.
Damn. Cool. I'm gonna pick the lock for him. Actually, I want to detect traps first.
Sure. Yeah, roll for it.
Oh, that's solidly happening.
Yeah, definitely. You pick the lock.
Oh, I was detecting traps that time, guy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there are no traps.
Awesome. All right, now I'd like to pick the lock.
All right, yeah.
Oh, just as successful.
Yeah, it definitely pops open. Now, are you just going to let him ride out?
Panishar's a pretty smart guy. He's not a retard.
Yeah. Are you just going to leave it like unlocked and be like, hey, let him know, like, hey, it's unlocked, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, dude, I just unlocked this door. Make your exit when it's appropriate.
He says, really?
Yes.
He says, oh my god, that's awesome. He says, like, I owe you one, man.
Yeah, anytime.
Cool. So meanwhile, Gray, you and Simba are where are you guys at?
We're over there, the yellow thing.
Yeah. So these two guards are they've started like having a conversation with each other, and they're talking about some dwarven sports game. What's so Gotrin, you're a dwarf. What's a popular dwarven sport?
Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl.
Yeah, it's
How's that
football
work?
with spikes.
Okay. Yeah. So they're talking about the latest Blood Bowl game. Gray? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go down here.
Cool. And Simba comes with you, right? When you pass by Melody, this guard has stopped and started chatting with you.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "Who are you?"
My name's Mark.
"Hey, Mark. So you new to the cleaning crew?"
Yep. Maintenance, and I hold up my plunger.
Yes. Well, you live in the slums or outside the wall?
Man, I'm holding a plunger. I live in the slums.
Says, been to the slums a time or two. You ever meet Georgina?
Yeah, I've seen Georgina.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Everybody's seen Georgina.
Yeah. And so he sort of engages you for a hot minute about, this floozy in the slums named Georgina.
Yeah.
Clancy, what are you up to?
I'm just gonna wander around and keep checking cells.
Barely hear you.
Maybe here now. So I'm just gonna wander around and keep checking cells till I find the dark elf.
I mean, Mist is sort of walking away from this cell, and this guy's just sort of standing with her, looking kind of hopeful for someone in prison as you walk by.
As I'm walking by, gonna start playing the Centipede Ocarina.
Oh no! Roll charisma.
I want to see something fucked up happen. I'm excited.
Yeah, so a few centipedes come out of the stonework, and sort of they start fornicating at your feet. The thing though.
Question: aside from the music, how do they know where I'm at?
Because they follow the music. Yeah, I mean it draws them and causes them to have sex.
So he's just staring out of a window. He hears a nice melody, and some centipedes start fucking around.
The downside of this is that the sound of music definitely like echoes through the prison because it's very, very, I guess, acoustic. So meanwhile, a guard might be like approaching your way, looking for like the sound. He's just sort of heard, wondering why like a janitor might be playing music. Melody, as you're talking to the guard, he's like, oh, "What's that noise?"
I don't know. You know that you can hear some crazy sounds when you've been working, a shift in the prisons.
Yeah, he says, "Sounds like someone's playing a flute or something." Stupid janitors know they're supposed to be doing their job. Probably some new guy, and he starts walking off, muttering to himself.
Cool.
Yeah. So, then, Gottrin, what are you doing?
I'm looking for the dude I'm supposed to be finding, Radic the Ghast.
Okay, so are you carrying down this hallway then?
Yeah, I'll be walking down, I guess this way. I don't know, just checking. My dot's not moving.
Is that you here? Maybe a little bigger, it's easier to like get a hold of.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, sure. So I'm just walking down that aisle, looking
Okay. Yeah, so as soon as you get about here, you can see this. There's someone in like this cell over here. You are not in the cell.
Okay.
But definitely someone in the cell, and it's sort of like dark in there. There's no lights going on in there at the moment. You can kind of make out that there's a person in there. As a dwarf, you probably have some form of dark vision.
Okay.
So we're gonna go back to Gray real quick again. Are you still just making your way down the hall, or did you stop to look at whatever's in this cell over here? Or?
Yeah, I'll stop and look at whatever is in his cell.
Yeah, so as you get closer, it's definitely a goblin, and he's just like jumping on the bed and throwing stuff and just making noises and rattling stuff, and he's just angry in general. And so, yeah, I mean, also Simba with you is like hey Pops, why is that goblin so angry?
I don't know. I'm not sure why that goblin's so angry.
So
Just be like, "Hey, goblin, why are you so angry?"
Yeah, sure. I whisper to the goblin. Why are you so pissed off,
yeah, I mean,
goblin?
roll some charisma.
Let me make sure something real quick before I roll that. Okay, I don't have any pluses or minuses on that. Yeah, he'll be okay to talk to me.
Yeah, so he looks over at you, and he's like,
Okay. All right.
I don't even know what the fuck.
in Goblinese, obviously.
Simba, did you understand any of that?
Simba says, "I think he has an itchy butthole, but I'm not sure."
Ah, the old preparation hound. Okay.
Preparation hound.
All right. Moving along.
Yeah. So, all right.
Go over
come back
here
to,
later.
Yeah. Come back to Melody real quick. Melody, you've you're now no longer being detained by that dwarf who was chatting you up. What are you looking to do?
So, obviously, I'm kind of making my way down this way. I probably would have overheard the whole situation with Gray and the Goblin, so I can overpass that one, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry. I have the shifting cat that's trying to get down that will yeet himself into the floor because he can't land like a normal cat. Alright, I guess the next one down, unless Gray's already checking it out, is this one.
Where you at?
Oh, well, since he's right in front of that one, I'll check this one. I'm the green one.
The cell,
are
you checking the cell?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as you're looking at the cell, it's sort of like musty, and you do see there's like a lone bone in the floor, but nothing terribly interesting going on there necessarily. It seems like a lot of these cells aren't used a lot.
Is the door open?
Well, it's closed. Probably one of the other cleaners has a key.
Yeah, so I say if no one's in it, like it should be unlocked, right?
I'm sure they unlock it, let someone in and unlock it back, right? That would make sense.
Oh, I figured if there was no one in there, that it would be unlocked.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. If the door was just open, I'd be like, I grab the bone.
Yeah. I mean,
But that's a lot of work, so yeah, we're good.
Okay. All right. So let's go to Clancy real quick. Clancy, what are you doing?
Well, I had a good idea, so I'm gonna take myself and head back down this hall.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start playing the violin.
Okay.
No.
Are you playing it on top
I'm gonna
of the
play
spell?
my theremin.
Okay. I mean, the theremin's probably not invisible, is it?
I mean, it's part of my inventory, so
Okay,
I would assume so.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, roll a charisma roll to see how that goes, I guess.
Eh.
Yeah. I mean, you play it okay, but still, like, it's loud and mildly obnoxious. So, definitely, like, this guard is starting to like flip out a little bit, and he's like searching the area, and he's like, "Where is that coming from?" And he's just like looking around. He's like checking the floor, looking at the walls.
Amazing.
This guard over here starts making his way back this way because he's hearing the noise. And then this guard too is kind of starting to make his way like towards where he thinks the noise might be coming from. So meanwhile, Mista, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look into this door that's right here.
Cool. Yeah. You see Giuseppe.
Oh, no shit. Alright, I look in there and I'm like, what the fuck are you?
So
There's just a treasure chest sitting on the floor.
No, he's a puppet. He looks like a puppet.
Yeah, he looked like a Pinocchio puppet
Yeah.
last time, right? Yeah.
So the puppet's like just sitting like slumped down, and the head like looks up, and it kind of rattles. And it's like, do you dwarves not tire of causing me anguish?
I just say, listen here, Giuseppe. Why are you in this dungeon?
He says, well, not that it's any business of yours, cleaner. He says, but you dwarves put me in here.
Oh, I didn't put you in here.
Your kind did.
Okay.
Separated me from my precious Nala, threw me in here, asked me any multitude of questions.
I don't know where to go with that.
That's just what's going on.
Yeah, he's a dick.
I mean, can you blame him?
I mean, he does serve the Dark One, or whatever the fuck you said last time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I went up to him and I'm like, "Hey, tell me the truth." And he's like, "I serve the Dark Lord," or something.
Yeah, and we were like, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
confused.
Hey, man, if I let you out, what would you do?
He's like, I would find my precious Nala and free her from the bondage of these vile dwarves.
Oh, so you take that fucking collar thing off her?
I would certainly remove that collar.
Fantastic. I want to do something that's either going to be really terrible for everyone or great. I'm going to unlock the door.
Cool. Roll for it.
Yeah, I'm going to spend one of my holds, which brings me down to 1 again, to make that a perfect 10.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you pick the lock. And he like stands to his feet. And he Pinocchio walks his way over there. Ain't got no strings on me. And he looks at the door and he like grabs it with his puppet hands. As they slowly wrap around and close around the bars, he like just gives it a quick forceful jerk forward, and it opens. And then he immediately pulls it back and he says, "Why, dwarf? Why would you tempt me so? Is this a trap?"
I look at him and I say, I do not want to see Nala locked up any more than you do. I am not who I appear to be. We have met before.
He says, "You do have a certain movement about you that suggests you are not a dwarf."
Hey, and then I look at him and I give him like a wink and like a, snap on my fingers. I'm like, we'll meet again. And then I just walk away.
Cool.
And I go this way.
Yeah. He just like holds the bars with both hands and he just like watches you as you walk away. You can see that like, maybe he's not quite sure what's going on. So Gotrin, have you made at this point in time you probably made it to the door of this cell?
Yes.
Yep.
So I whispered the dude's name to see if he'll look up.
Yeah. So
Radgast.
Yeah, Radgast. So yeah, when you do, sort of out of the darkness, the character raises his head and you can see that it is a dark elf, and he says, "You know my name?"
I said, "Yeah, come here. I got a message for you."
He says, he says back and he says, "What message could a janitor possibly have for me, the great Radgast?"
I said, "Well, if you're that great, you know about magic, so come here, let me tell you."
Roll charisma.
Ha!
Yeah. He's buying it. So. Alright, so yeah, he definitely comes closer to the door, and he sort of leans into it, and he says, "Then tell me what it is you have for me."
I grab him and try to stab him in the stomach.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, roll, I guess your strength for your normal attack.
Do I see this happening, seeing so where I put myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to roll to stop him?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to know if I could see this.
Yeah. So yeah, I would go and roll some damage.
The Lannisters send their regards.
Plus, like 2. Plus 1 with piercing, and whatever else that means.
Like 6.
Yeah, it's not that much.
All right. So yeah, you stab him, but through the bars and stuff, you failed to get a mortal wound. And so as soon as you stab him, he lets out a cry. He goes, "Why?" And he puts his
And that's
hand,
when you respond with "because."
he puts his hand on your chest, and he speaks some like dark elf like language, and a sort of a purple like emblem burns itself into your chest and knocks you back a few feet when it happens. And he recoils back from the cage, trying to like stop the bleeding, and he'll take some damage ongoing. So these guys checking out, this noise over here. One of them hearing the cry out of the dark elf definitely starts like heading that way as they're sort of trying to divide and conquer what's going on here. Meanwhile, these other two janitors have also heard this sort of cry out, and they're like kind of like doing to investigate, like WTF. So Gray, what are you up to?
That's way too effective a prison.
I mean, I guess I'll check this cell. I mean, obviously there's probably, but yes, I mean, that's what I was going to do in the first place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just heard like this dark elf cry out, and obviously caused a commotion.
I mean, okay, I could go running down this way because I can hear where it came from.
Yeah.
See, I feel like if it was a real jail, they'd hear screaming and just kind of like shrug and walk away.
So you want to start?
Yeah,
sprinting.
they wouldn't really care.
Yeah.
Like, oh no,
That's
the
unrealistic.
prisoners are suffering.
There's only 4 prisoners, right? And they've been quiet. And so I'll give you a sprinter right about there. So we'll push back just a little bit. Yeah, as you're sprinting, I mean, you've seen Godwin like just, he's sort of like been pushed back a little bit. Mist. You see all that happen. Him sort of stab the dark elf, and the dark elf do something to him. What are you doing?
I'm cowering in this corner.
All right.
Why are you cowering?
Cool.
Because that guard's going to come around the corner and I'm going to fake his ass out.
Oh, okay.
All right. And then Melody, what are you doing?
I'm gonna casually stroll to the next one.
Yeah, where's the other stairs, by the way, Mike, that goes to the
Hold on.
3rd floor?
You haven't found them yet.
Sure looks like I'm looking at the whole dungeon.
Yeah. Look, man, look what I got. All right.
What's in there?
So, yeah, I mean, this guy's making his way around. So you're just looking checking out the cell.
Yeah, I'm just checking out each cell because,
Yeah.
like, let's see where the screaming's coming from because I'm not a smart one because I'm
Yeah.
faking them out in a different way.
So yeah, I mean, you look in the cell and there's like not a lot going on there. It just looks like a regular everyday cell. So not much going on there. Let's come back to Clancy. Are you still just playing music, or are you gonna do something else?
Oh, I'm done playing music until I see the guards walk in one direction or the other. Then I'm gonna head towards the stairs and start playing music again.
Okay, yeah. So head yourself over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
This time, my violin.
roll some charisma. Yeah, it's
11.
excellent. It's really good. Yeah, but still, also very alarming. These guys have decided, basically, that one needs to investigate the music, but like, the others are going to make their rounds because it seems like there's a lot of commotion going on right now. So this guy comes over here and he's sort of looking around, and this guy starts making his way around this way to see what's going on. Godwin, what are you doing? You've been pushed back.
I go stand back up, go to the bars, throw my flail through there, and see if I can't hit him in the head. I got some reach on it.
Okay. So this is all really happening in a matter of seconds too. So you've been knocked out, and you just like dash back the door and start throwing the flail out.
Just throwing it straight through
So roll on that. Yeah, you
Double
definitely-
ones.
You've definitely missed, and he's kind of gone recoiled further back into the cell. Meanwhile, this guard has sort of seen you sprint up and like whip out a flail, so he starts running faster towards you. Mist, what are you doing?
I'm going to reach out and touch him with... let's see. Oil of Tagged.
Good oil, tagged oil.
Yep, that'll happen.
Okay. So you're running out to get him as he's running this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab his hand, or his upper arm or whatever's exposed skin,
Okay.
and start yelling, "I heard a scream! I heard a scream!"
Right. Well, so first of all, you grab his hand, right? And he immediately throws you off and throws you against the wall. You take just a minor amount of damage when that happens.
Sure.
So 4 damage as you hit against the wall, and then he looks at you, and then so you say what now?
I heard a scream.
And he says, "What? Don't grab me, Commoner. Where's the scream coming from?"
I point at this door right here.
And he says, "Telling me the truth, huh?"
Like, I don't know, this place echoes like crazy. It sounded like it came from over there.
He says, "Oh, all right. But, okay." And so he starts running away. He looks confused. He's going over there, and he's not entirely sure why he's going over there. Now, Gray, you've seen all this go down, and you basically now, at this point, caught up to where everybody's at. What do you want to do?
Is the guard over there, or is that somewhere else? That's somewhere else.
So the
right?
guards are the blue.
So I saw all this go down.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay back a little bit.
All right. And then Melody, what are you up to?
I'm just gonna keep moving it along because eventually I'm gonna find stairs or something cool, or not.
Well, so as you were sort of saying, this room, Boris has got up to you, and he's over here with knocking on these 3 people, and he's like, "Hey, what is going on here?"
I thought I heard a scream and this place echoes, so I'm just like looking through the rooms, man, trying to see what's happening, trying to get everything under control.
He's like, I told you people, no funny business.
There's no funny business going on.
It sure sounds like funny business to me.
If there's funny business going on, I'm not part of it, man.
He says, "Well, I'm not laughing. The business not so funny."
Man, the ability to listen is not present.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I'm in the corner screaming Baba Yaga.
Yeah. So, Gatron, what are you up to?
I'm gonna attack again, see if we can't finish the job.
All right.
Same thing, flail, pull it back in.
So he's at this point probably out of reach of your flail, unless you're just gonna throw it.
All right. Well, I have a couple daggers, so we'll throw a dagger at him.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then roll some damage.
Golly.
Okay. So, 8 probably, yeah, 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, this will basically do an end. Where are you hitting at?
We're throwing towards the chest, neck area.
Yeah. So maybe you catch him in the throat.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. So you it sticks him in the throat, and he sort of kind of falls to his knees and sort of crumples over. And he says, "Oh, West Brick City would save me," as he gurgles, and it spits out.
Had to be something. Yeah.
But unfortunately, this guard here has seen you throw the dagger. He sees the congregation of people, and now he's sprinting over here. What's Mist doing?
Mist is going to hightail it like he's running out, and he's going to run to this room.
Okay. I mean, you will make it all the way there in one turn, basically. But I mean, you can. Are you running up or to the right?
Fuck no, I'm going this way, man.
Okay. So yeah, you can make it to maybe whoa, calm down.
Well, they moved me back.
Right there. So you can make it right there, and you're not fine. So, okay, so yeah, you're out of dodge, right? So Clancy, are you still playing your violin up yonder?
No, I'm gonna attempt to move myself. gonna try and go down the hall, downwards.
Okay.
There we go. I assume I can't get too far.
Right. Alright. This guy's still sort of like moving around. Alright, so, and then Gray, what are you up to?
Gonna just move him on back here.
So, is that you're just casually walking back down the hall?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk back away from that because I have no idea. We're gonna go in. We'll go check this cell.
So once again, in that amount of time, you're probably just right out here. All right. So so Simba's walking with you, and he's like, Pops, should we help? It looks like they're gonna be in trouble.
No,
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. All right. Melody, I mean, you were like right here when basically Gothrin just murdered this dark elf, and quite possibly you even heard him, sort of whisper Westwich's name as he was dying. What do you do?
Okay, yeah. Well, he's dying, so like, do I ask? I'm gonna wait.
And there's a guard coming your way.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to question and see if they know anything about Westbrook. I'm not gonna ask in front of the guards and shit. I'm gonna continue to pretend like I'm doing my job.
Cool. All right. So then about this time, Gothrin, this guard is behind you, and he puts his hand on your shoulder and like whips you around, and he says, "What are you doing?"
So he attacked me. He
He says, "He's in a cell." What do you mean he attacked you?
What do you mean? How do the words? You don't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
He says, "You're supposed to be cleaning. You're not supposed to be engaging with the prisoners. You know the rules."
I didn't. He tried to grab me.
So he looks at you and he says, "Oh, roll charisma, actually."
Take 2 off of that. It's a 10.
Okay. He sort of looks at you and looks at the prisoner and he says, "Well, you are a dwarf, and he's a dark elf. I'll take your word over his if he even lives." And so he goes and he starts undoing the kind of shoves you out of the way and starts unlocking the cell to get in. Meanwhile, this guard is coming out and he kind of looks over and sees the crowd of people in the other guard. And he's like, "There's nothing in there. What's going on over here?" He's muttering to himself and he starts walking. Mist, what are you doing?
I'm going into this room.
Okay. So you're over here. So yeah. I mean, so this room is it's locked, right? So you can basically get outside it until you pick the lock.
I'm gonna pick the lock.
Yeah, roll for it.
Yep.
Yeah, you pick the lock, but you sort of you damage it, and so they'll be able to tell that it was picked.
Okay.
But while you're picking the lock, it'll take you a minute, and quite possibly this guard over here looking around sort of kind of sees you over there messing with the door, and he's starting to get a little suspicious.
Okay.
So then let's talk to Melody. Melody, what are you doing?
Like I said, I'm gonna just keep inspecting and pretending that I'm doing some work. Skipping right over all this commotion, goes, "Looks like you guys have this section covered," and go here.
Okay.
I'm gonna find something eventually. I look in that window, and is there anything at all?
Yeah, and it's another musty old room.
Cool. Yeah.
Of terrible interest.
All right.
Yep.
You see what I'm trying for,
I know,
right? I'm looking for a trap door, step, something.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. There's definitely. I sort of decided where the entrance is, but you haven't.
And that's why I'm the raptor testing the fence. I'm working on it.
Yeah. So and then Gray, what are you doing? You still going to this room over here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In that room, no doors, so you can walk in there. So. Yeah.
Do I notice anything odd in this room?
Yeah. So I mean, there's some shelves, and on the shelves, there's sort of just like general sort of sundries. There's there's cloths. There's some like vials of stuff, but not labeled. There's jugs of what look like might be dirt wine.
Vials of stuff.
Yeah.
Can I?
You want to loot?
Can I? Can I possibly smell one of these stuff?
Yeah, you want to pull one off the shelf and smell it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
Yeah. So I mean, let's say you're looking at the vials, and there's 3 different like vial racks, and one has like an orange looking liquid on it, one has like a purplish looking liquid on it, and one has like a greenish looking liquid on it. So which one are you looking at?
We'll look at the purple one.
All right. So yeah, you pull for one, and you just pop it on top and smell on it.
I'll pop and waft it to my nose.
Yeah.
Waft it.
Let's roll discern realities.
Let's
That's
roll
right.
a try to make sure that Gray doesn't die.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow,
you
why
feel
am
a-
I so far
You feel a little
up there?
lightheaded, and that's about it. You don't know what's going on with that.
Okay, well, and we're not doing anything else.
Cool. Gotrin, this guard's got in the cell, and he's starting to check the body of this dark elf warriors. What are you doing?
I'm walking out discreetly and trying not to draw any attention to myself and leave.
Okay, which way are you heading?
Following with the group.
They're in like every direction at this point. So upper left, I guess, or upper right.
Yes, we're going this way.
Okay. All right. So when you pass by this one guard, he definitely like bumps you shoulder to shoulder. He's like, "Watch it, peasant."
I just keep walking.
All right. He makes his way down. Meanwhile, this Boris starts sort of trailing after you. He's got this guy's over here. Since the music has stopped, this guard too has started walking over towards where Mist is. Mist, what are you doing?
He's walking towards me.
Yeah. So you've unlocked the door. So the lock's now broken.
I'm gonna tell this guard that while he's walking this way down the hall and to the left, I heard a bunch of commotion, and I'm not entirely sure if everything's okay.
Roll charisma.
Sure.
Sure, yeah, he buys it. He says, I mean, he sort of is like, oh, all right, well, just leave that door alone, please. There's no reason to clean it there.
No problem.
And he kind of carries on.
All right, I go in the room.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, walk in the room.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to like discern realities or look around?
I absolutely do, if that's gonna help me find some trapdoor that's in here.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, roll discern realities. Wisdom.
Oh, yeah, of course, it's some fucking wisdom. Prepare for me to lose. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks
Wise
like,
to nothing.
it looks like a room. You think to yourself, you know what? There's definitely a trapdoor underneath the bed.
Cool.
Yeah, you check under there. There's nothing. Yeah, okay. Well, so while that's going on, let's go back to let's go Clancy first. Clancy, what are you doing?
So are either one of the doors near me locked?
Yeah, they're all locked.
Alright, well, I'm gonna look in and see if I see anybody.
I mean, you see the goblin.
No, there's a goblin. Nice.
And he's got his hands on the bars, and he's just sort of rattling and going.
I'm going to try to very carefully place the powdered wig on his head.
It's through the bars.
Yes.
You would have a very.
I'm invisible, but I'm going to try to make it just appear on his head.
Okay, roll Dex, I guess.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you get the powdered wig out. At some point in time, it materializes as not invisible. And as soon as that happens, he like grabs it and just like bites into it, and starts ripping it to pieces.
Oh, you're a dick, aren't you?
And he's like, huh? And then he goes back to destroying the wig.
I'm just gonna start shouting gibberish back at him.
It just makes him more angry, and he gets louder.
Yeah.
You called his mom a hamster.
Yeah.
Once he gets to like basically screaming levels, I'm just gonna walk away.
All right. So, Melody, what are you doing?
All right. So, is there anything in that room?
Yeah, I mean, it looks fairly musty. It looks very similar to the room you just looked at.
Cool.
You can. Well, you know what? Do you want to roll some discern realities? Let's roll some discern realities.
Yes, I would love to roll discern realities. I discern a little, something.
Yeah. You see some footprints in the room.
Well, if a prisoner was in there, wouldn't I?
In the dust, right? There's like dust on the floor. And
Okay.
You see a trail of footprints leading across the dust, and they're very foul-like. These footprints.
So a footprint shouldn't have a smell.
No, it wouldn't.
You used the word foul, though.
Okay. Bird-like. Foul.
That's
That kind of foul.
Okay.
Trying to be fancy with your words.
Yeah, I was like,
I was thinking foul as in like stinky.
No.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, sorry.
I was like,
There's some straight stinking footprints in there.
Yeah, I'm like, why is it smelly?
Smells like feet in here.
Yeah. That should be the goblin's
It looks
room.
like it smells like feet.
There's a guard there. Where
There's a guard right here. The blue are the guards. So there's a guard here,
Okay.
and there are two guards like.
Where is Mist?
So you can't see him. You don't know where he is.
I'm in this room.
Fuck. Because that's the lockpicker and the person that would be upset about the chicken. I'm gonna take note that there is chicken prints here.
Bird prints. You're not entirely certain they're chicken prints. You rolled 7 now.
Okay. But also, I'm gonna be naturally suspicious that it's a fucking chicken.
Yeah. I mean, the trail of footprints lead out of the room. It almost. So I guess to give you your description, it looks like something entered the room. Walked around.
So since I don't have natural lockpicking skills, what would I roll on to try to get into that room?
I guess you could break the lock with maybe like a metal hurlant or something.
Oh, God.
That's gonna make noise.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's see, what do I have in my shit? What do I have? I couldn't cut it off because it's a lock.
All right, so we'll come back. You're contemplating the lock.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there staring at the fucking
Yeah,
lock,
so
okay?
When I come back, you'll have something you're going to do or not do. So, Gatrin, what are you up to?
I'm still moving, so we're gonna try to keep walking that direction.
Okay.
So the exit's right towards the top right, right?
This is the exits in here.
I'm trying to get as far as I can. I really don't know how far I can go. We'll
All
go
right,
there.
So,
We're trying to hightail it out, or short tail it out.
Yeah. So, yeah. So yeah, I mean, you could probably get like let's say right here, right?
Okay.
Get short legs. Gray, what is Gray up to?
I'm just gonna walk. How lightheaded am I still?
Just a
Am I
little
still
bit.
pretty
It's not enough to like impair you in any way. It's just you kind of walked in and you're like, whoa. It's kind of like you just like took a big huff of like it's mostly
Paint?
Akaricha or something, you know.
Oh, yeah, almost die, choked to death. Is that what? Okay. Well, yeah. Not gonna do that again. We're gonna walk out of this room and we're gonna walk to the. Gonna walk to the left.
See those
Not the way I
boxes?
came in.
And we're walking the other way.
Yeah, we're gonna
move to the
walk
right?
back to. I mean,
So
wouldn't
left
that
is
be?
a wall.
There's 2 ways in there, wasn't they?
Yeah, there's the bottom, right, and then there's the right.
No, just okay. I'll walk back in there.
So you're exiting the room.
Yes, I'm definitely exiting the room. I thought it had 2 ways in that room.
It does. There's this way right here. So down here is
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah, we're gonna
And then to the right
where
is what-
where we were. We're gonna move
Okay.
move out of there.
For sure. So
Yeah.
and then Fancy, you what are you doing?
Yeah, just gonna casually start strolling towards the door. I
Yeah.
don't hear the sounds of fighting, so I'm just gonna hang out by the entrance until everyone's done.
Okay. So maybe like you're catching up to Gray as he's walking out too.
Okay.
Yep. All right. And then Mist, what are you doing?
Am I allowed to inspect this room again?
Sure. You can keep looking around.
Great. I want to look at the opposite corner right here.
All right, cool. And roll discern realities.
Yeah, it's gonna be garbage sauce. Hey, all right.
Yeah,
I discern things.
You definitely feel like the floor right here is not like you can see. I mean, you can see the black lines there, right? So you can tell that the floor is not completely connected. Like maybe it moves in some way, and so you're not sure exactly how it does, but you know that like this is not normal.
Normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll say, meanwhile, too, Gotran, you're as you're walking by this room, you see Gray, so you see Mist in it.
Okay. I'll stop and just stand by the door and just kind of play lookout for him. Then
Okay.
I'll just stand up on the edge of the devil and just.
Would I hear him outside the door?
Yeah, you're
right.
walking by.
All right. Well, then I say, Godwin, come here, man. Look at this.
Two.
Teleportation.
Do you want to roll into some realities?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you make of this floor right here?
Okay. Well, we'll add a little bit more. You know that dwarves like to have trap doors to other locations, and that they can be activated through magic. And this seems like that's the case.
Okay. I tell him that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then Melody, we come back to you. This guard has passed by. He's heading towards like where the other guards are to see what they're doing. Meanwhile, this Boris comes up behind you and he says, "Pardon me. I must clean room."
Okay.
So you just move out of the way.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and he pulls out like a large, thing of keys, and he looks at the door and then he like fumbles the keys and finds one that has like a corresponding number on it, and puts it in and like opens it up and walks in. And he's walking in and he says, "Birds," and he starts sweeping the floor.
Okay, what do I roll to use my scissors so that he doesn't give a fuck about being in there, but also doesn't give a fuck about locking up?
Yeah, I roll a dex to cut someone with scissors.
Well, I mean, you don't cut them; you cut the air in front of them. Remember?
Right, but you still have to if you come at it with
Yeah,
scissors and
okay.
you get away.
He's got his back turned, but whatever. I mean, there we go.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so you can cut some emotion. You don't get all of it necessarily. He's starting to sweep, and as you cut, he's like stops for a second, kind of like leans on the broom. He looks over at you and he says, "You know what?" He says, "I toil day in, day out. What does it get me? Nothing. I still live in the same hovel. I'm still married to the same bitch. He says, damn kids never visit. Not sure why I even carry on. You know?"
I do. I get you, man. I'm right there, Boris.
He says,
Now kill yourself.
He says, "I'm just not sure anymore. Maybe I become big. Nah, I'm terrible at cooking. Some people die when I make food. Bad."
Shit. I'm not gonna say that to him, but I'm thinking
And so
internally.
he kind of just like drones onto you though, but he's definitely like engaging you in like just the most boring drivel ever.
So I can observe the room around me and get a closer look now that I'm inside while pretending to pay attention to him, correct?
Yeah, roll into some realities with a +1.
Okay. He swept up the evidence.
Yeah. I think maybe whatever is there, he's definitely like, you know, swept just enough to where like it's really hard to tell what's going on. And he's also, you know, you almost become engaged in his terrible conversation.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a train wreck. You just can't stop listening. Yeah.
Cool.
So, meanwhile, Clancy, Gray, what are you guys up to?
Just heading to the stairs.
Okay, so. Alright, now. Hit the feed dogs. Back. Alright, so. Do I hear them rustling around in there since I'm, like, right there?
In the room? Yeah,
Right
I mean,
here.
let's roll like a certain realities.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you definitely hear like them kind of talking in the room and them moving around.
Is all the guards gone over there to go check?
Yeah, they seem to all be like dealing with the
Stab
dead body or the dying body.
Or complaining.
Alright, I'm gonna go in. Can
Let's
I go
generate
in there?
something. All right, so yeah, you'll have to like come around because he like unlocked it here. But anyways,
Okay.
yeah, you see walking in, they're like inspecting the ground and like kind of messing with it. What do you want to do?
Ask them what's going on.
Yeah, so do that.
What are y'all doing in here? What's going on?
It seems to be a trapdoor of some sort right here in this corner, man.
So
And it's activated by magic.
yeah. So so I mean, you guys looking at it. So, yeah, you say it's activated by magic.
Yeah. I mean, everything, Godwin
Yeah.
said.
So yeah, I mean, I mean, Simba's there with you guys too, right? And so Simba, when you say it's activated by magic,
Yeah, I say, what do you think, kid?
yeah. So Simba's like, I might can do something about that. Might take
Wait
a
a
few
minute,
minutes,
though. Wait a minute, though. If we cast magic, won't these things dispel? I'm pretty sure we can't.
No,
do
they
that.
said if we engaged in combat.
All right. Well, I mean, that doesn't help me. I shouldn't be able to hear you, but
Well, I'm talking about out of character, like when it all happened. They,
okay.
I mean,
well,
luckily,
yeah.
Godfrey was already a dwarf, so he didn't change.
Yeah, I was going to say it didn't do
Yeah.
anything to him.
Yeah, I thought about that, and then I was like, wait, he wasn't polymorphed, basically, so he's good.
okay.
So as he's inspecting, he's like, I think I can do it, but it's going to take some time.
Okay. How much time do you need?
Yeah. He says, I don't know. And at this point, if anyone's keeping track of like the time frame within what's going on, you guys might have about 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So,
It's like, well, I'm moseying on now.
um, so yeah, well, let's look at that real quick. So, Carl is kind of to where like, so you're kind of like exiting the thing, and Boris is just still in there muttering about hating everything and having feeling very apathetic about life in general.
Yes.
And Carl's like, "Oh, hey, so listen, we should probably start wrapping things up a little bit. It's about time we get out of here. Is Boris in there?"
Yeah, he's got some stuff to talk about.
And he's like, "Oh, is he talking about his wife again?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? 'Cause I'll give you."
Oh, okay. Thanks, man.
He goes in, you come out.
Yeah.
Which way are you heading?
I guess for the exit, because, like, I don't know what else to do until I find the others, like, to tell them about the chicken prince that we can't really do anything about.
Yeah. Cool.
So, like, how far do I get?
Yeah, I mean, you can get to, say about here. Mist, and Gotran, Simba is like, trying to work some magic on this thing. He's like, got his hands up at it, and like some stuff's glowing, whatever. What are you guys doing in the meantime?
I'm staying in this room waiting for the thing to open.
Okay.
We're gonna need another distraction. Hey, Miss. There's a cell down there with a goblin. You should let him out.
We know how Mist feels about goblins.
A goblin, huh?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Mike, can I make it over there?
Not in one
Or
turn,
you
but you
can
can make it like to about here.
All right.
And then Gotran, are you just like hanging out in the room, or?
Yeah. We'll start following people back out. They gave up on the door. I don't think I have anything that can open it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Simba's working on it, and you'll probably get it done, but it'll take some time.
All right. Well, I take some liquid and start rubbing it around the edge of the door to see if anything happens.
The trapdoor.
Or spit. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if it'll do anything, but we'll try.
Yeah. I mean, as you're rubbing liquid on, Simba's sort of like casting magic on it. You can see sort of like the liquid starts getting hot and bubbling around the edges as he's like doing stuff.
All right.
That's about it. All right, cool. Clancy, what you doing?
Well, I saw Mist exit and start walking down the hall, and I'm interested, so I'm gonna follow him.
All right. Yeah. So you probably get close to it. All right, and then what's Melody doing?
I guess. Do I hear them in there?
Well, as you walk right out here, you can see Gotran and Simba hanging out in here.
So I go in there and
Gray's in there too. So
I go in there and I tell them about the prince in the other room, but how I couldn't get a good look because like he had swept up the evidence.
Oh. Well, that's great. That fucking chicken again.
That's what I was guessing, but I don't know. I just saw some bird prints.
Wait a minute. Why would that chicken be in here?
Good question. I clearly didn't get a good enough look, but, sometimes that's just how it goes.
Well.
cool. All right. Gotran, are you doing anything else?
We're trying to still help with the door any way we can.
Yeah. Actually, if you were looking around or just just kind of waiting. That's
We're
fine.
kind of waiting. We just,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So we'll come back to because everyone in the room is just kind of doing the room stuff. So Mist, you get to this door where the goblin is, and Fancy invisible, and you're probably unaware a little bit is right behind you. And so, are you looking to pick this lock then?
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna let the stupid bastard out.
Yeah. So you start messing with the lock. As soon as you start messing with the lock, I mean, the goblin's like shaking the door, and he's like. So yeah, roll for let's pick the lock.
Yep, that happens.
Cool. As soon as you pick it, he throws it wide open and runs by you and slashes at you. You take a little bit of damage as he like claws at you. And his mad dash run, 6 damage. As he runs by, he just like starts darting this way. And then, Fancy, what do you do when you see this happen?
I'm gonna telepathically tell Simba the goblin is loose.
So when you, Simba's like, you hear him go, nice! And you hear him straining.
As
Oh,
that
God.
happens, I'm gonna make my way back to that room.
Is Simba taking a shit right now?
So, yeah, so you start making your way back to the room. The goblin starts peeling off. And,
I'm gonna follow the goblin and keep watching that.
All right. So back in the room, you guys hear Simba, and he goes, "Oh, I got it! And then you see the stone like start turning, and then it sort of like descends down into the floor, and then like slides away, and you see it sort of slide, like rescend into the other side of the wall where it slid down into, and then there's like a ladder that goes down.
Well, when I get in there, I'm going down the stairs.
Tell Clancy that we found a trap door.
So it's everybody in the room. So Gotran, Gray, Simba, and
Me.
no, yeah, you're all in the room before that descends. What are your actions, thoughts, what have you?
You know we're going in.
Are you waiting, or you should be like Geronimo down in there?
I won't be the first one in. Cause fuck that. But
Yeah. All right. So you're waiting.
yeah, just a second. Yeah.
Gray, are you doing anything?
Geronimo.
Yeah, I knew that would be happening.
You should start climbing down the ladder.
Sure.
So as soon as you like approach the ladder, Simba puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, "Pops, wait a minute."
Okay. What's going on?
He says, "There's something really powerful down there, Pops."
Like powerful as in bad, powerful as in good.
Powerful as in a dragon.
He says, "You know what, Pops? I don't know. I've never felt something like this before."
Powerful as in good, powerful as in bad.
I don't know if it is good or bad. It's just it's overwhelming. I don't know. I'm a little scared.
You're a dragon and you're scared.
Yeah.
We're definitely going down
Okay.
there.
Okay.
That's probably a bad idea. Well, Simba doesn't like what's going on.
It's not that he doesn't like it; he just doesn't understand it. So, anyways, so you guys are having that conversation. About that time, I'm guessing Mist, you sort of like walk in the room.
Yep.
And so, also, Clancy, you're the only witnessing this. But this goblin's running down the hall. This guard sees it, and he yells out, "The goblin's free!" And this other guard who was walking up this way starts running around the corner, and they're now like about to like descend upon the goblin. The goblin just like, you know, waving his arms, running. What are you doing, Clancy?
I begin frenziedly playing Final Fantasy VII battle music.
Oh my goodness.
All right. And they don't notice that because they're about to engage with this goblin. So as you're watching this, the goblin just like leaps into the air, arms and legs out, and they start to like slash at it. And he like bobs and weaves around, and like he whips around and gets on one's back and just like bites him on the side of the neck, and he's like rips out a piece of his neck, and he's just like flails about and blood's going everywhere, and he just starts clawing at him, and he jumps off and scurries around, and like the other guy's trying to hit him, he can't, he's like whacking and he can't get this goblin, and this goblin's just like going to town, and that's what's happening.
Nice.
Wholesale slaughter.
So meanwhile, back in the room, Mist, you get in there, and they're all sitting around this hole, and Simba,
And I also catch Mist up on like the chicken tracks that I saw.
And I say, damn, I hate that chicken. I jumped down the hole.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, even after like, you know, it's
Yep.
okay,
Yep, I'm gone.
for sure. So you jump in the hole, and as you're descending down into it, and you're not taking the ladder. You're just like leaping down. Are you just joining?
Pretty much.
Okay. As you fall a little ways, and like as you get down further and further, it just starts to feel colder and colder and colder. And eventually, you land on like a floor of some sort, but it is just pitch black in the room, completely 100% dark.
Tonight's event's been brought to you by Sega. Yeah. Jesus. I don't even know why Mike bothered telling us about it. He knew we were going to go down there. It's
Of
like,
course. I told you we were going down
That's
there.
why he did.
I know that's why he did it, because he wanted us to go down there.
So yeah, you land in a room, and it's really pitch black dark.
Great.
And I mean, do you want to roll discern realities, or you can let that happens?
I legitly want to pull a torch out of my adventuring gear and light it.
Cool. So yeah, you.
I also think I still have the glowing rock, so I hold it.
Only Mist is down there. So okay, let's go back up real quick. To the top.
Okay.
You guys see Mist jump down the hole. When that happens, Simba like holds down and he says, and then like it's gone. What was everybody else doing?
I hopped down the hole too.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
might
I
as
can
well.
only save me, I can't save you guys. I'm just
Who
saying.
cares?
What does everybody else do?
I mean, I guess, like, I'm not gonna... Last time, I let everybody else go in the hole, and I stayed up. Terrible, terrible things happened. I was hopping in the hole.
All right, cool. So Simba looks over at you, Gray, and he's like, "There, what? We have to go after them, Pops. I don't want to, but we have to."
Then I guess we get to go have some fun.
He's like, "Okay."
This is not going to be fun whatsoever. I got a
so
feeling.
you jump down?
Yes.
Yeah, and then Simba follows. And Guthrie, you said you jumped down?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So everybody's
for
down the
all.
hole except for Clancy, right?
Seems like it.
Yep. So before we go real quick, Clancy, these two guards are having a terrible time with the goblin. One calls out to the one who's still in the cell, and he starts coming out. Are you doing anything
Yes.
other than playing
I'm
music?
going. Well, no, I'm technically still going to be playing music, but I'm going to use my arcane art.
Okay.
Cool. This guard is going to take. Actually, which one looks the most hurt?
So this guy's the one who like had the piece of his neck kind of, chewed out.
Okay. I'm gonna heal him for 7.
Okay. All right. Cool. So yeah, I mean, part of his skin kind of grows back a little bit, cauterizes, and he's very confused by it, but he's also the adrenaline, the emotion, so he's not noticing it that much. Just that he feels suddenly like a little better as they're sort of like fighting with this goblin. Do you just continue to stay in the area while this is happening?
Oh yeah, my next move is to buff the goblin's damage.
Okay. All right. We'll come back to that. So they're having a tussle. Meanwhile, you guys all like. So yeah, you guys land in the darkness, and Miss, as you're pulling up the torch to light it, so you just hear like thuds, beside you, all around you. As soon as you light the torch, it illuminates an area about 5 feet around you, and that's it. It's like almost like the darkness is dampening as much light as possible.
Cool.
But when you light the torch, you hear a voice in the darkness, and the voice says, "Who comes to visit me? My chamber is open. It's open. Are you setting me free?"
Who are you?
He says, "Who am I? I am the force that powers the city. I am the captive that remains unseen. My boy. What has become of my boy?"
Who's your boy?
Then she sort of you can see just like a slight illumination of her face as she comes, like her face just comes up right up against your face mist, and it's sort of this old wrinkled woman, white hair, and her face just appears in yours, and she's like, "You. Are you of Tuatha De Danann bloodline?"
Who's asking?
She says, "Who's asking? How dare you ask? I am Ethnu. I am Fomorian. My father, Baelor, commander of the Fomorians. He was once a great man. Sadly, my son Lu betrayed the family." And she says, "But you smell of Lu."
I do. News to me, lady.
"You know not who you are?"
No, who am I?
She says, "Perhaps my mind is playing tricks on me. I can't tell if you're real or not."
Again, what is your name?
"Zithnu, are you not listening?"
I was not.
And she she looks up, kind of to where the hole is. And she says, "The gateway is open."
I see no gateway.
Do any of the rest of you say anything, or are you just like down here, kind of like sort of, listening and watching?
I asked Simba, what's his aura look like?
Simba says, "Black pops." Like,
Oh, okay.
not even black, but deeper than black. I can't even explain it.
Its aura is enveloping the darkness that is around.
Yes. Like, in perfect black, this is blacker than that to him.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that doesn't help at all.
Yeah. So, Gottfried,
helps
roll
tremendously.
let's roll a spout lore. That'll be on your intellect. If you could do that for me.
Hey, come on, dice.
Yeah, you were not paying attention when ancient dwarven history was being taught.
Nope.
That makes sense.
So yeah, you don't know anything about this at all. All right, cool. So I mean, Ifnu is rambling on about like gods and lineages, and she puts her hand on your shoulder, Mist, and she says, "Now that my freedom is at hand, the world will rue my imprisonment." And her grip's getting weirdly strong on your shoulder. Would you roll Defy Danger for me?
Yeah,
Strength.
cool, man. On strength?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Mike.
Sorry.
Why's it got to be on strength?
Because she's like, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it hurts a little bit, but it's not like causing you to, you know, a lot of damage or anything. But they definitely like, you know, you feel pain from her grip as it gets stronger.
Okay.
You know, her eyes are just like sort of like almost opaque white, and she keeps just like looking up to where the hole is, and you do.
I'm gonna say, guys, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm literally gonna seal this door and lock this thing in here.
Yep. So do you try and get away from her grip then?
Yes.
Yeah. Roll. You can roll on, I guess, Dex trying to wriggle away.
Bye.
Yeah. So you slip out of her grip. The rest of you, Miss says, "We got to get out." What do you do?
Get
Start
out.
going.
We's got to go.
Yeah. So I mean, there's only the one ladder. So Miss is climbing the ladder first. Are y'all fighting over the ladder, or what's happening?
I'm right behind him.
Yeah. So as soon as you guys start scurrying up the ladder, she starts yelling, "No! No!" And give everyone roll to fight danger with me, like on Dex, strength, or constitution.
Let's see.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Constitution.
I there is nothing
Aw.
happening to me whatsoever.
Ah.
That's the max roll that I could possibly roll.
Ah. I am sad. This is no bueno. Not even a little bit bueno.
Yeah.
I defied so much danger, I put her in danger.
Yeah.
You did.
Good news. We get to lock Melody in there too.
Now, was that Misty rolled D8? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So,
I rolled on Constitution.
Gray, and Gotrin, you sort of like jump to either side of the ladder or something to that effect, where you're basically dodging away. So she reaches up and grabs Mist by the leg and yanks him down.
Cool.
And he literally comes down on top of Melody, right? So with the force that she's applying, just yanking Mist down, Melody, you take 7 damage, and then Mist, as he pulls her, as she's pulling you down, you just take 1. So you definitely like are causing damage to Melody as she yanks you down on top of her, and she immediately grabs the ladder and starts to scurry up. What does anyone do?
Hi, grabber.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Yeah.
So you guys are supposed to have a second. So let's hear from Gray or Gotham.
I'm gonna jerk myself up the ladder, really, really, really high.
Well, she's scurrying up it now, so you'd have to like jump around her somehow.
Then
Pull her off the ladder.
I'll just kick her down. I think attacking her would be a terrible idea.
I think letting her out would be worse.
All right, we're gonna stop her from getting out. I'm gonna grab her. I mean, what is she like swaddled in?
Swaddled?
She's covered in like rags, essentially.
Well, I'm just gonna grab her one of the rags and jerk her off the ladder.
Okay,
Hopefully.
Roll strength roll.
Yeah, that's happening too all day. She's gone. Get off the
Okay.
ladder.
Yeah, you
Roll
pull her
to
down,
seduce the crone.
and she sort of just like, you know, as she hits the ground, she like kind of flexes her knees a little bit and then it slowly stands back up. And Godfrey, what are you doing?
I'm gonna jump on her head and try to hold onto the ladder and put both feet into her head to try to knock her down.
Jesus.
She fell off the ladder. She's on the ground. So,
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, she is not getting.
she's on the ground at the base of the ladder, essentially.
And all the rest of the group is okay to keep going up.
So you're gonna climb up the ladder, essentially. You keep climbing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking the rest of the group is still okay and heading up. No one's still left behind.
We'll be okay.
So everyone was at the base of the ladder, and she was then the first person coming up until like Ray jerked her down. So theoretically, no one's on the ladder as of yet.
Then yeah, we'll keep going.
All right, so you're hopping on the ladder and going up it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then roll a dex to see if you're getting up quickly.
Mild.
Yeah, I mean you're getting up at a sort of a regular
Normal
pace.
dwarf pace.
Mist, what are you doing?
I'm going to push Melody in front of me on the ladder so we can get going.
Okay, so you're just trying
Thanks. Yeah.
to toss her up, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean roll dex.
Yep.
Yeah, so you get her you toss her above Gotrin, so she's now like first on the ladder.
And I scream, "Fucking climb!"
Fly!
So Simba says to you guys, he's like, "Pops, I'll hold her back."
No.
And
No.
he starts turning into a dragon.
No.
Oh,
This is a terrible idea.
no.
So yeah, I mean, like the flames that turn him into a dragon light the room up for like half a second. For the transition moments that he turns into a dragon, the room sort of like lights just enough for you to see around the room. There's bones, blood, carcasses, parts of animals, parts of humanoid figures, like you name it. There's parts of it down here, just and you see that for just a brief moment. It's just a gory, nightmarish scene, and then once he becomes a dragon, the light fades and you don't see that anymore. So he goes to like tail whip the creature. He hits her with his tail, and he deals 4 damage. It knocks her back like a few feet. So her feet just on a slide to the ground. But she's like caught his tail, and she like picks him up and brings him back down the floor, and deals 5 damage to him. She slams him on the ground. You hear him let out like a groan as he hits the ground. So what's that Melody doing?
I yell down to Mist as I'm climbing, like, should I come back down to help?
No, climb, go,
All right,
get out.
Okay, all right. Then I'm climbing up.
All right, roll dex for some speed gains.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's shit. If I fall, I'm asking the goo to get us out of this. Okay, we're good.
You're getting it pretty quick. You're scurrying up pretty fast. You're motivated by fear, possibly.
Probably.
Yeah. Gotrin, what are you doing?
Well,
Melody's ahead of you, and then you've got like sort of the rest of the group behind you.
do we fight or no?
No.
That was the question. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, then I keep climbing.
That was why I asked.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's do another dex roll. See if you speed up. Nope. You're still going the same pace, right?
I sped up 1 run.
You're climbing as fast as your poor dwarven stocky body with short legs and arms will allow you to climb. All right. Cool.
Fantasy games are the only time that I don't have.
Yeah.
No
So
problem.
she after slamming Simba on the ground, she leaps towards the ladder. Mist, roll a Defy Danger for me.
I was actually gonna say, can I grab her? Great.
Yeah. She just basically like punches you.
Sweet.
Yeah. And she deals 5 damage as she punches you and knocks you a few feet away from the ladder. And then after she punches you, she grabs like the bottom rung of the ladder, so she's got to climb it. And then, what are you doing, Mist? You just got like tossed.
I'm screaming, so that Mr. Dragon Boy here that thinks he can fight whatever the fuck this thing is to get the fuck out of here. And I'm going to stab her with my sword.
Okay.
And trying to distract her from climbing that fucking thing. Yeah, 15. She is stunned next turn.
Okay.
Fuck her.
Listen damage.
I was hoping that was gonna happen, man. Shit. Alright, let's see.
Excuse me.
I get that extra fucking D8. Oh, shit. Alright, so I get 2 D8s. So 1. I clicked on, I don't know what's happening here. Roll! That fucking tracks. Hey, there you go. And a +1 because it's my rapier.
Yeah.
So 10 damage.
Yeah. So yeah, you stab her, and the tip of your blade just barely pierces her skin.
Fantastic.
And she just quickly turns her head and looks at you, and she like stumbles back like a half step. And so. Yep. She kind of like slowly raises her hand up to where you pierced her, and she looks down at it. While that's happening, Melody, you still just like racing the way up.
I guess I got it, yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna say I got bored with the goblin fire. I'm now just staring down the hole they went in.
So yeah, sorry. We'll this stuff's happening. So yeah, the goblin fight's going on. Go ahead and buff the goblin if you still want to do that.
No. I assumed I would have been done playing with them like 5 minutes ago and just went to go stare wherever everybody else went.
Yeah, I mean,
So I'm just staring down a black hole.
You bolster the goblin. The fight does go on for like a few minutes, and then eventually they like subdue the goblin, and they sort of get him in binds, and start carrying him back to his cell. So you're back in this room looking in the hole. Do you? So you can hear a commotion down inside the hole. Do you do anything?
Nah, I'm gonna just stand here and stare down it.
Yeah. All right. Sure.
That tracks, yeah.
No, that's Clancy. I'd wait to hear, what are you guys doing down there?
All right, actually.
Mentally, I'm like, the goblin distraction's done to Simba, even if he's not listening.
Yeah. Gray, what are you doing?
I'm still getting the hell up out of here, and so is Simba. I'll
Right.
say that to him.
All right. So you still just climbing up then. Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I have something that will take care of this real quick.
Toss some fairy dust at her.
I was thinking that, yeah.
Nah, I can't be tossing fairy dust in a dark fucking hole.
I mean, you could.
We've done it before.
Dark hole is what I call my nose.
Here we go. Could Miss see me?
Yeah. You missed us on the ground, on the floor, and you're like climbing up the ladder, but you're, I think, what, third in line on the ladder. So.
I pull in my adventuring gear and hand them, throw Miss one of the bombs.
All right. The fairy bombs?
Nah, it's just a regular bomb.
Oh, okay. All right,
Remember, Remember, like TNT.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Here,
so
use this.
Roll-
Use
roll.
this on the bitch.
No, hold on. It's start.
Oh,
Let's roll a dex throw for how well you throw it to mist.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you throw it, mist catches it. Then, Gottfried, you still just making your way up?
I guess I just saw. Yeah, we'll keep going.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean they got a bomb going down there. We'll keep heading up.
essentially it's your turn. So if you wanted to do something crazy, you could. So Clancy, at the top of the stairs, you see you can kind of see Melody now as she's coming up.
Cool.
Okay, you're just watching. That's cool. All right.
I'm not even gonna let them know I'm in the room.
It's time to get rid of that black goo. Kick her down the stairs. No.
Mist, Simba flies up to you and grabs you by the shoulders and starts taking off ahead, upward. Do you let him do
Okay.
that?
Yeah, absolutely.
And do you do anything with the bomb?
Yeah, I drop it.
You light it?
Yes, of course.
We'll roll a dex for tossing it down.
On dropping something?
Tossing it down, I'm dropping it.
Okay.
Is she not right underneath me? I mean, I was right there.
You're
I
also
fucking
being
stabbed her.
carried up by a dragon, right? You're being swooshed up.
Well, I mean, I'll still roll, but fuck, man.
Of course you
See,
would.
Yeah.
It
so-
goes to the ceiling.
No,
See, this is
you
your
just
fault.
don't drop it directly on her. It's off to the side a little bit. It's just not a direct on top of
That's
her
fine.
sort of business.
I accept that too.
And so you guys scurry up. Let's see.
Yep, she sure is.
So Melody, you make it out of the hole first, right? You pop out of the hole, back up into the prison. The two guys you arrived with are now looking in the room because they can hear some amount of commotion. You pop out of the room. What do you do as soon as you pop out of the room?
They see me, right?
Yeah. They see you pop out and they're like, "Hey, Boris is like, oh look, there is the one that's the chatty one. There she is."
First of all, are we still polymorphed? Because it's
Yeah.
been a minute, right? Okay, so we are.
Yeah, I mean, but you're getting down the last 3-4 minutes at least.
It's time to go. I gotta take a really huge shit. I gotta go. We need to leave.
Hold on.
I gotta go.
Melody pops out, right? You pop out first. Do you say anything?
My first thought would be to be like, oh my god, I fell down this hole. That's kind of dangerous. You guys need to take care of that. And then, make my way pretending that I'm going to the restroom.
Cool. So yeah, you start heading out of the room then, right?
Yeah.
Right. And then, so after that, then Gottfried, you pop out. What do you want to do?
I stand out of the way and drop my hand to see if I can't help anybody out.
Yeah, cool. So right behind you, Gray is arriving, and you throw your hands up for Gray.
Yeah.
Gray, you accept his hand up.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, you pull Gray out of the hole, and Clancy, they're all popping out. Do you still just stand there?
Yes, silently in the corner.
Yeah. I mean, can you roll me a defy danger that they don't just run into you as they're jumping out of this hole?
That's why I was in the corner, but okay.
I thought you were staring down the hole.
Hey, yeah, but the hole's in the corner, isn't it?
Well, the hole's offset from the corner, so they can pop out any direction they're in. Yeah. So I mean, nobody hits you as they're coming out. But you may have to shuffle around a time or two, so you may not be able to stand perfectly still as they're popping out. So Mist, you and Simba are swooshing out of this like hole. You're getting near the top, and you look down, and Ethnu is like rapidly climbing the ladder, just with like creepily like monstrous speed. She's like up the ladder behind you.
Ew.
You can see some scorch marks like on the side of her and her clothes from where the bomb's gone off. Doesn't seem like it's really affected her a whole lot. But she's climbing the ladder behind you. Do you want to do anything?
Can I reach her, or is she like really far away from me?
She's getting pretty close.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack her, I guess. Can I do that while he's carrying me?
Yeah. So I mean, he's got you by the shoulders and he's coming up. So I guess immediately you'll need to roll a dex roll before your attack roll to see how what your aim and what it's like while being carried.
It's perfect.
Yep. Yeah. So you're perfectly good to do that. And then just roll your attack roll.
For my attack?
Yeah.
Like damage dice, or rolling 2d6 plus 3 for attack?
2d6 plus 3 attack. Basically, you're going to hit her, but it's a matter of like how well it's going to be. Right. So you're able to hit her, but they're it's maybe like because you're struggling so much to like attack her, Simba's having to tighten his grip, and so you're getting like a little bit of like damage from Simba basically from gripping into you really hard.
That's fine.
And so it's just be minor, of course it's fine. But you mostly negate that because of armor. And then roll some damage.
6, 2, and 1, so 9.
9. Cool. You basically like you slash at her, and you're ripping some of her clothes, but it doesn't seem to be piercing her skin, but it does like slow her down a little bit, so she like falls down a few rungs.
All right.
And then you and Simba like fly out of the hole.
I start screaming, "Everyone, shut the door! Shut the hole!"
And well, even to get out of the hole, like as you're approaching the hole, Simba like goes back to human form, and you guys just fly out. Right? You're just like, "Whoa!" So as you fly out, Simba lands on his back, and he puts his hands towards the hole, and like starts trying to cast some magic.
I scream, "Gray, got her!"
He
push
gets
the
up
hole
quick,
shut.
So he's done it before. Well, the thing that holds the hole is like rescinded into the wall, so it's basically only something he can do. He throws his hands up, and the things come up and like seal back up, and it seals in place. Now, unfortunately, you guys have all, with the exception of Clancy's invisible, you've engaged in combat, and so like, and then you dwarf anymore.
I engaged in combat.
Yeah, you're not dwarf anymore.
I didn't expect to be.
Yeah. So so you guys are definitely not dwarves, except for Gotham, who's always a dwarf.
No, he reverts to not a dwarf as well.
Yeah, you goes from being a dwarf to being a dwarf. Weird.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah. So the two guys that were with you, I mean, obviously they know the deal. They're like, Carl's like, oh crap, guys, we gotta go now. And Boris is like, what is problem? Oh, they look different. It's no big deal. So do you guys start running towards the door then?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So let me get everyone to roll Defy Danger.
Okay, on what?
Dex.
Oh,
Let's try.
beautiful.
Melody accidentally falls back down in the hole with the demon and demonic for years and years to come. She is sealed away for the rest of the game. Anyway, roll
So
a
is
new
Clancy.
character, man.
What was everyone's roll? So Clancy's got a 4.
I got a 4.
You got a 4.
I got a 9.
9. And Gottrin. Defy Danger with your Dex.
5.
Cool.
We all get to die.
So,
Yay.
Gray, and we do this too. Somebody gets a 6. So yeah, great. You get to the stairs pretty quickly. With Carl, Boris is still sort of like lagging behind, and then also Mist. You also get to the base of the stairs, and then that's it. So yeah, sort of Simba, Gatrin, Melody. You guys are kind of like frazzled and kind of tripping over each other. Clancy, what's hanging you up?
This is hilarious.
So you're hung up by your own entertainment.
You're like, who's
Yes.
gonna pee?
Yeah. So I mean, you guys are kind of like piling up outside the door because Boris is also out there. Is like, where are you going? It's okay. We got finished cleaning. We must finish job, or not. I don't care.
Nice.
So you guys are all out the door. It's definitely causing a commotion, and so the one guard that was like coming to aid these other guards, he's definitely like hearing a lot of noise and heading up this way to investigate like what in the world is going on. Because they've got a dead person over here. The goblins got out. He's definitely like suspicious of what's happening, and I think that's probably a great place to hang out for the night. So
Fantastic.
we'll resume next week with what's going to continue to happen here in prison. So yeah, I think that's it. So, anyways, thanks guys for playing.
Yeah, scary as always.
Yeah, looking forward to next week. Yeah, see what happens.
Next time as Simba turns.
Yeah. So
If it all goes sideways, I'll just summon the goo.
right. Yeah. So
And she'll absorb the goo out of you.
and then everyone will be trying to kill you as you're trying to kill them. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, I'll just jump back down and re-engage the fucking like sewer witch. You know.
Yeah,
Whatever.
whatever the fuck
So
that
also,
was.
and you know, I don't know how much that you're paying as players. I don't know if you caught on, but as characters, definitely for sure, Mist and Melody in particular would have. There's some key words in there, right? So Ethnu basically stated that her father was Baelor,
Yeah, I got
and
that.
her son was Lu.
Yep. It's my grandma.
We've killed the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck grandma. I stabbed her a couple times. She's a bitch.
And Gottrin, at
That
least,
makes
even
sense.
though he didn't pay a lot of attention to history class, would have recognized the names Baelor and Lu because they were the opposing gods that were going to war until suddenly they just disappeared and were,
Right.
possibly killed, as written in the Gregorian Chronicles. So that's a lot of like stuff to unpack for your characters, not at this moment, but at some point in time. But yeah, it's a nice little prison jaunt. It started off pretty good, but definitely fell apart a little there at the end.
No,
Doesn't
no,
it
it was
always?
fine. If she would have got to the top of the ladder, I would have cast sleep on her.
That would have been fucking hilarious.
I just kept setting myself up as a sentry the whole time. I was like, stand at the stairs. If I see guards, let Simba know.
Yeah.
Okay, stand at the hole. If I see crazy witch bitch, sleep.
Yeah. And also, I mean, Padishar and Giuseppe's cages are unlocked, so
Yep.
And the guards are distracted.
So that's all up to them, man.
certainly they're probably looking for an opportunity too. So yeah, I think a lot to get into next week.
I finally leveled up. Very happy
Nice.
about that.
The new streaming software works, so
That's fantastic.
That's even better, yeah.
For sure.
Tomorrow we're gonna find out at work. You're like, so it didn't record anyway.
So yeah, all right, cool. Well, thank you again, guys.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
And,
All right, guys, take care.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye.
Later.
Later.
Later, everybody.